All right, what's up, everyone? It's Zach, and today I'm here with a very special guest. I am here with Shane Ryan. Shane, how are you doing tonight?
Oh, hi, pretty good. It's awesome. And then thanks for having me here on your show. It's
Of
my first
course.
time, actually.
Awesome. Well, thank you for taking the
Yeah,
time to be a part of it, and welcome to the world of podcasting. I'm
I know,
excited to
right?
have you.
Like, I know. And then
Yeah,
it's my first time, like, for about 8 months since I talked to get a online or camera or something. No, not a camera. If I heard my voice online.
sure.
Guess I like working in silence mode.
Yeah, totally. Well, I appreciate your willingness to be a part of this, and
Oh yeah,
welcome to the show. And for those of you listening, Shane is a content creator and makes YouTube videos primarily around food. So food is a big passion of Shane's, and I know that you do some junk food reviews as well, and
yeah.
you also enjoy, similar to me, a lot of kind of like supplements and protein bars and powders and drinks and stuff like that. So that's
Yes.
a little bit about Shane's content. But do you mind talking a little bit about your background, what you do, all that good stuff to the people listening?
Oh no, I don't mind. Yeah, my name is Shane, and I used to be on a fitness world, but I transitioned myself into food. So it's either way. Even if I was on a fitness before, I still have a food. Who doesn't love food, right?
Okay.
And uh, I work. I'm here based on Michigan, and I work like in a popular most well-known hospital here in Michigan as a dietary assistant. And on my free time, I do most of the content, mostly food, junk food, protein, just like Seth did. And I'm a former ISSA trainer, and I used to be a black belt in Tang Sudo
Mm,
way back, like 2019, 20,
okay.
no, 2020. Yeah,
Okay.
I used to love martial arts. Well, until now, but I'm getting old, so I didn't. I don't. I'm rusty now. So yeah,
Gotcha.
and what else? And yeah, aside for content creator, uh, I have a dog, uh,
Yeah.
Pomeranian. His name is Butter. It's like, well, he's a senior dog, and it's like a baby to me. He has also an Instagram, so but I don't show it to I don't show it to public. But it's
Gotcha.
on my bio,
Yeah.
and yeah, and otherwise I'm just uh, a person who just likes to create content like most
Mhm.
of the time,
Okay.
mostly food on my everyday living.
Yeah. That's
Yeah.
awesome. And now, Shane,
Hmm.
like when it comes to content creation, has
Yeah.
that something that you've always been passionate about, or is it something that you kind of got into recently, or I guess when did you start with content creation?
I think I got it to no, not recently. I used to be like before way back 2019 when I started like watching well for inspiration
Hmm.
for mostly who's that? Mostly of the fitness influencer.
Okay.
Well, Remington James for sure.
Yep.
Yeah. Max Tuning. You heard of Max Tuning?
Yep. Sour strips.
Yeah. Yes. Christian Guzman. Yeah. Most of the fitness in the industry.
Okay.
And I started lifting for 2014, 2015,
Okay.
and that's where I start. First, I've been influenced with Remington James,
Okay.
starting looking for like what is the healthiest like chicken tenders or pizza, something like that. So I search on YouTube, and then boom, Remington James comes in. So wow, this guy is cool, you know. And then that's where I started my passion to create content food, so as the my love for fitness.
Okay.
And for the martial art thing, that was way back when I was a kid, actually. But I don't have the courage to start before. First is the money for
Okay.
financial reason, and my parents doesn't want me to do those physical thing because I used to have an asthma.
Okay.
Yeah, so I'm like skinny and like always sick, and I got so I pushed my passion to the martial arts because of Jason David Frank,
Okay.
the Power Ranger, the Green Ranger.
Yep.
Okay, I don't know if you know him.
A little bit. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, and then um, I always follow him like on an Instagram. Like you have to push your passion, whatever it takes, no matter what they, no matter what the people said on you. Like ignore all the BS or
Yeah.
oops, the BS or the haters. Ignore or all the crap. So I
Yeah.
push all of those fitness thing, martial arts. What else? My certification uh for the training, the
Yep.
trainer. I mean, I'm old, but I still learning.
Yeah.
Don't stop learning, no matter what, no matter how old you are.
Yeah. I think
Yeah.
that's super
So
important. We're always students of life and we're
keep
always learning each and every day.
yes, keep moving forward.
Yep.
Yeah, ignore all the noise.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's
Yeah.
super important because, with social media, there's so many different ways that people can, influence us or the way that we think or, make comments on, good or bad comments
And
on, the things we do. So it's really just limiting the negativity and, quieting that outside noise and just if you're passionate about something, do it. There's not
right,
everyone's gonna like it or agree with it, but that's their loss, and that's more a reflection on them than it is of you.
right. Yeah, I mean, we all have social media, and then if you don't have haters, that means you're not doing it right.
Yeah.
It might make sense.
Yeah.
I mean, the haters are like your motivation,
Mhm.
and all. I mean, those haters are so stupid. Like they didn't know that every time they, let's say, they comment, they dislike, they say any negative remarks on your profile or something, they helping you. The
Yeah.
algorithm comes up. The the
Yeah.
engagement comes up even though you say anything, even just for the emoji.
Yeah.
Like they're all so idiot. You know,
Yeah.
I just uh I just include them in my prayers. Actually,
Mm.
I'm not hating them. It's just I don't give a damn about those negative uh people in my life right now.
Yeah. I think that's
So,
so important. For one, anyone that's listening who maybe isn't too familiar with social media or content creation,
mhm,
what Shane was saying is like with the algorithm. So anytime like someone, interacts with your content or your video or whatever, that just kind of helps it. Even if they
yes,
say
it
this video
will go up.
sucks or like your picture's dumb, that it just like Instagram, YouTube, whatever shows that people are engaging with it. So it helps. So,
Mhm,
as Shane was saying, if people take the time to do that, that it's, it is actually helping you. And then I really like that you said that, for people that hate or, are negative, you don't let that really get to you and you keep them in your prayers. And I think that, that's such a cool thing.
mhm.
I was talking to a friend recently and they were
Okay.
kind of saying the same thing, like that it's like, if someone's taking the time out of their day to, and they're a content creator, influencer. So they're saying like, if someone comes out of their way to say like something negative to me, I just hope that they're whatever they're going through, like, they get through it or their day gets better because, like, you know, it's just life is too short to be negative and to
It is.
spread hate, so it's like, if someone's doing that, they must be going through a tough time and, just wish them their best,
Mhm.
and I think that's the right way to do it when it comes to, someone like yourself, Shane, who is putting yourself out there, being a content creator, you're
Mhm.
going to get hate, that's just
Oh
part of
yeah.
it, but, I think your mindset of, like, "I'm not gonna let it get to me," that's so important.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I don't know. And then let yeah, since we're talking about the haters,
Mhm.
I'm just gonna chime in a little bit about
Yeah.
my sexuality.
Okay.
Okay, for those who didn't know, uh I'm gay.
Okay.
So that quite some of the people who, well, there's some people who doesn't accept our community.
Sure.
So there's some like remarks that calling me sir or young man.
Mhm.
It's mostly male stuff, and then it's what I get offended is, I mean, I don't offend some of them, but I get offended if someone asks me like, "Are you a boy or a girl?"
Mm.
It's like, come on, dude.
Yeah.
I I don't know if I'm just gonna borrow this word to someone. He he's popular. I don't know if you heard Jake Cyrus.
I don't think
No.
so.
Okay. He's a trans,
Okay.
and he said, if you don't understand me, just be kind to me.
Sure.
No, I mean, he said that. You know, I'm just gonna borrow it from him. Like, if you don't
Mhm.
understand what I've been, like, what I what I am, just
Mhm.
be kind. Just be kind to me. And
Yeah.
because some people, didn't accept us. I understand, but just just ignore us. Just accept
Yeah.
what's happening. We are still human,
Yeah.
so we are still a person who pay the bills, eat,
Right. Right.
and I don't
Yeah,
know.
no
They people are so mean,
yeah.
saying things. I mean, what are they? How do they feel? I have to know.
Mhm.
What do they feel if they saying negative on us? What do they feel? Are they feeling good? Do they hurt
Mhm.
like the hurting us? You know, I
Yeah.
I have to I have to know because it's too bad. It's like bullying,
Yeah.
which is really really hate.
Yeah.
So
Definitely.
well,
Well, Shane, first of all, I just wanna thank you
yeah.
for, sharing your experiences and
Oh yeah,
and
yeah, yeah.
being open and honest. I
Oh yeah.
really appreciate that, and I'm sorry that you have encountered some, rude or hateful comments, in your lifetime, and I think that,
Mhm.
like you said, just be kind, and I think that goes to anything, and, unfortunately, I think we live in a world where people aren't always the most kind, or maybe people take jokes too far, and, it can be for
Yes.
so many different things. It could be for, you know, like you share with your story with your,
Mhm.
sexuality, it could be with your interests, it could be because of the way that you dress, because of the car you drive, like, there's so many things that people can be rude
I
about,
know.
and me personally, I don't understand it, like you said, I don't understand why, we wanna put others down or be negative.
Mhm.
I mean, like, I think that I could disagree with anyone, but why should I, like, put them down because of it, right? Like, who am I to say, your thoughts are wrong or the way that you are is wrong or whatever? It's like, just I'm just gonna do my own thing. I'm not gonna, be rude to you. I'm just gonna be nice, and we're just gonna
Oh
keep
yeah.
going on in life.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know. I have this patient like yesterday.
Mhm.
She she said like, I don't want to be rude or something, but she asked like, "Are you gay?" I
Yeah.
was like, "Yeah." I said, I'll be honest with her. I was like, "Yeah, yeah, yes." Yeah, she said, "Yeah, you have some signals," but
Mhm.
she said that I'm proud of me. Like,
Yeah.
I didn't say, like, I didn't deny, like,
Sure.
I'm really an open book.
Yeah. And I
So
think that's good. I think it's good to be an open book, and I think, for you, Shane, and for anyone, listening, and myself included, I think, the biggest thing is just to be comfortable in who you are, right?
yes.
And, don't let other people change who you are, how you feel. And
Mhm.
I remember, when I was growing up, middle school or high school, it's like I don't want to wear, this shirt because people like might not think it's cool, or people might think it's dumb or whatever. And
Yes.
now in life, I'm just like, I don't care. Like if I like this shirt, I'm gonna wear the shirt, and if people don't like it, so
Oh
what,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So it's kind of just like once we can be comfortable with ourselves, I think
Mhm.
that's the super important part. And, you know, not to say that hateful comments won't hurt, but when you do feel confident and comfortable in yourself, then it's kind of like, the expression like sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me, so
Right. Yeah, I'm done hiding in a closet.
mhm.
So whatever throws at me, so just
Yeah.
I just ignore it and just bring it on.
Yeah.
My algorithm will be going up.
There we go.
I know, right? Like, what the heck?
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah.
So, Shane, you mentioned like the algorithms going up, and with content creation. W- were you before you started doing like
Mm,
content creation, like the YouTube videos?
yeah.
Did you have a background in like filming and editing and everything, or did you have to learn those skills when you
Oh, it's
first started?
it's all self-taught.
Okay.
Like I started from, well, I check, YouTube for
Yep.
sure, like how to do this, how to do that. I watch a ton of a video. I started from the editing. I started from iMovie. Well,
Okay.
that's where it all started.
Wow.
iMovie, and then I heard the background music, so I had to search that too. So what kind of app, what kind of there's no copyright strike or whatnot. I
Mhm.
started from SoundCloud,
Okay.
so I checked because most of it are copyright free. So yeah, it's
Okay.
like yeah, and then I check it out. Now it's either I use, well, if I have extra money, I use Epidemic.
Okay.
It's a like, subscription for a month, like $13, I think.
Okay.
And uh, sometimes I use the YouTube, the free music library.
Okay.
Yeah, if I like getting cheap. So
Yeah.
that's yeah,
Okay.
to save money.
Right. Okay.
So that all of it are self-taught.
Gotcha.
All of my work and what else? Hmm. Oh, about the vlog. I used to vlog
Okay.
before. I used to like, what's going on, guys? Welcome to back to something like that, and welcome back to my channel. So blah blah
Yeah.
blah blah blah. Blah. I post like fitness, cooking, vlog,
Okay.
everything. But now it's on private.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because the haters. So I
Yeah.
have to work in silence, and I think I don't know. Maybe I'm still not ready to show my face
Okay.
in a social media because of the incident. So incident
Sure.
for way back like last year.
Okay.
Something that they accusing me or something which I didn't do.
Mm.
So
Gotcha.
well, so there's some like the damage has been done. So it
Mhm.
really hurts me a lot because that's what my previous group. So
Yeah. Yeah,
So
and what were you saying?
oh, go ahead, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, I was just gonna say that, that's totally okay, and, there's no race or there's no competition, so, like, if you're not
Mhm,
ready yet, that's
mhm,
okay, and maybe you'll be ready next month, maybe you'll be ready next year, maybe you'll be ready in 10 years, and
right.
whatever the answer is, that's totally fine, and, like, whatever makes you comfortable and whatever makes you happy, right? Because as of right
Oh
now,
yeah.
you're doing these videos, you know, silent, you're not talking, you're not, um, showing your face or anything in the videos, but you're
Mhm.
happy doing it, and that's like,
Yes.
if that's what makes you happy for the rest of your life, then that's awesome. It's all about doing what makes us happy and not feeling pressured to be a certain way or act a certain way or to make content a certain way, and, I think the cool thing about your content is that, from what I've seen from it,
Mhm.
it is unique, it's different, I feel like a lot of content creators really thrive on, talking and, explaining, being over the top with their personality, and you're
Mhm.
showing your personality through the ways that you film, the ways that you edit, the products that you're talking about or cooking, the food that you're cooking, so I think it's cool.
Am I like straightforward?
Yeah.
But especially the short videos, I'm kind of liking it
Yeah.
because of the TikTok. TikTok influenced me, even though I don't have much of a followers in there.
Okay.
So yeah, and I forgot what I'm gonna say like earlier. Shoot.
Oh gosh. Well, if it comes back to you,
It's
let me
okay.
know.
It's
Um,
okay. The one that you chime in. The one that you chime in the what's that? Oh yeah, I didn't like showing my face. Yeah, because of
yeah.
that incident. Yeah, I took a break
Okay.
from May. It happened in May. So yeah, the middle of May, I took down all of my social media, everything, zero.
Okay.
And then I went back. I think October.
Okay.
It's like the last week of October,
Sure.
and then I reinvent my all of my social media to take out all of the bad things happening
Okay.
in my social media is so toxic, you know that for
Yeah.
sure. So I took it all out and I changed my name, and then it's like for me it's like a new beginning,
Yeah.
you know. So for now there's no haters, there's no
Right.
negative comments. Before, yeah, they used to.
Mm.
I
Yeah.
I block it. I delete everything. Because
Yeah.
one time there's some like comments that well I'm a Filipino.
Okay.
I'm not American, so I'm a Filipino. So I'm gonna just translate it on my language. I mean not English. There's some like comments say that about the keto thing, and they said you don't know how to speak English so well, and you should take down your channel. It's like, what the
Mm. Wow.
heck? I know. It's really like, God,
Yeah.
it's really offensive. So I
It
took it all
is.
down. I took
Mhm.
everything, like all of the negative. Now it's all clean. So
Yeah.
for now, I'm on the good path.
That's good. That's good, and, I
Yeah.
hope that it stays that way, and, I
Yes.
think that with the negativity and the hate, like, we just need to remove it from our lives, and
Oh
even,
yeah. Hmm.
something that I'm really big about telling people to do and that I do myself is, like, I'll go through my social media and be like, "I'm following, this brand or this person. Are they positive or negative? And if they're negative, I don't wanna follow them." If they're
Right.
posting negative stuff or, posting things that I don't agree with, whatever, it's
Hmm.
just it can be toxic. So it's just surrounding yourself with those positive people,
Right.
positive that, and just keeping it all positive. I think that that's, what we all need. And like, we might not, like, we might see something negative or hateful and we don't really realize it in the moment, but it can have more of an impact on us and like our well-being than we realize in that moment.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy. And then all of the hiatus, like
Hmm.
from I think I started like May, June, July, August, September, October, like 6 months or so. I
Uh-huh.
feel like so relieved.
Yeah.
No social media. I feel like 6 months. I endured it
Yeah.
without looking at your phone like every 5 minutes. Like I
Yeah.
I I delete. I deleted on my phone like Instagram, TikTok, and everything. So my and then it's just my family who just contact me directly on my
Yeah.
personal
That
personal
is
phone number.
That's interesting because, like, we live in a world where social media is so ever present, but it's like, if we could delete social media or be off it, like, I feel like that would be so good for our mental health, for our lives, if
Yes,
we could just, like you said, not be checking the phone every 5 seconds, and
I
it's
know.
interesting to hear that you said, like, you did have that experience. I mean, it sounds like, unfortunately, not for, like, because to get rid of the hate, right? So it wasn't, like, the best reason, or not,
Mhm.
that it was a bad reason, but it was an unfortunate circumstance. But yeah, I mean, do you think that, like, moving forward, not because of hate, but just because of, like, I guess, detoxing, like, would you ever go away from social media, whether it's for, like, a day, a week, or month, or anything like that?
Personally, this I can use. I can survive without social media.
Okay,
Actually, I was born without social media,
sure.
so I think I'm millennial. I'm not gonna say my age.
Okay.
I'm still a millennial, so I was born without texting.
Okay.
I born with phones already for sure.
Yeah.
So, God, social media is just recently, so I think I can still survive without it.
Mhm.
I survived the 6 months.
Yeah.
So actually, I don't have Facebook until now.
Okay.
I don't have Facebook.
Okay.
So probably like 8 months now, no Facebook. I only have Instagram, TikTok,
Okay.
and YouTube for sure.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay.
So,
That makes sense.
hmm
And
so
now
yeah. If
so
let's say,
yeah.
well, social media is a job for most of the content creator,
Yeah.
but for me, well, I have a day to day job, so YouTube is only my uh like part time.
Yeah.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
It's, I don't know. I'm not a full time on YouTube, just to let you know.
Right. Do you wanna be full-time on YouTube eventually?
uh, mm, we'll see.
Okay.
I cannot say I don't have like much of a crowd, so
Hey,
I can
everyone
say
starts
yes.
somewhere.
I can say yes. I can say no either.
Right. That makes
time
sense.
Time will tell.
Yeah. No, that makes sense,
Yeah.
and,
Mhm.
it's interesting because you mentioned, Remington James earlier, and, I highly doubt that Remington James will hear this, but shout out to Rem because I this is probably, like, the 5th recording that I've brought up, or someone's brought up Remington.
Oh
Yes,
my.
so, shout out to Remington James,
Seriously? Wow.
but,
I hope he listens to your podcast for sure. I hope so.
that would be awesome. I mean, the dream is to have him on one day, so Rem, if you're listening, let's do it. But,
I know, right?
it's funny that, like, Shane, you mentioned Remington because I remember watching his content and he had, like, no following, he had no crowd, and then now he's at,
Mhm.
like, maybe, like, 600,000 or something subscribers
Yeah,
on
I know,
YouTube,
right?
so it's like that guy is, like, a good example of someone who
Mhm.
just worked hard and was consistent, and, I've, had the opportunity to talk to people that know Remington personally, and it sounds like what they say helped Remington get to that point is just consistency and just,
I
putting out content and,
I
responding to
know.
all the comments and stuff when you can, and just being really engaging and just, like, growing over time, and knowing that it's what do they say? It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Mhm. And he has handlebars too. That guy is a
Yeah.
really busy person.
Yeah. Yep. And I know that you and I have talked about Anna bars a bit. What
I
is your
know.
favorite flavor? I forgot what you said.
Oh, for now it's a s'mores,
S'mores. Okay.
but I just bought recently. I mean, earlier the PB&J. I haven't tried it yet.
Okay.
I'm gonna make a video for sure.
Awesome. Okay.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, I have not tried the PB&J yet. That's the only one that I haven't tried. My favorite, oh, I would probably
Yeah.
say the white chocolate cookies and cream.
That one is good too.
Yeah.
The s'more. Well, actually, they're all fire. They're all slamming.
Yeah,
But s'mores is my closer to my heart. I was like, oh my
that's
freaking
fair.
way! Like, I cuss like, what the? I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm
you're
not gonna
good.
cuss on your show. I'm not gonna cuss on your show. I was like,
No.
was this like a protein bar? Like, I'm just eating like the the usual candy bar. I was like, what the heck?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, they certainly are
This.
very tasty, and
Mhm.
I love the s'mores too. So I don't think you can go wrong with any of them. I actually like. I don't even really like fruity pebbles that much, but I love the white chocolate fruity crunch. I think it's called.
Mhm.
Yeah, like those are
Yes.
still really really good, and I'm not even that big of a fruity pebbles kind of person. So, yeah, I mean,
Right.
uh, Remington James, Ryan Ankrum, Final Boss, they're crushing it with Anna bars. So big shout
Yes.
out to them. And I'm
Right.
sure you're gonna be making a video on the, PB&J Anna bar, so I'll definitely have to be on the lookout for that.
Yeah, for sure. Yep. Mom, I think I'm gonna do it tonight, so I
Okay,
hope I have a time for tomorrow to
gotcha.
edit because
Okay.
I have only have day off, weekend off, and then the straight work
Yeah.
from Monday to Friday. Oh my God, that's like my schedule is really off the hooks. I was
Yeah,
like,
and now, like, that's a good thing to bring up because when it comes to being a content creator and working, full time and with how busy your
mhm.
schedule is, like, how do you find the time to film and edit and upload and all that?
I have to make the time
Yeah,
because my life will be boring just like work, sleep,
yeah,
sleep, work, eat. You know, so
mhm,
I have to do something to keep me pumped up.
yeah,
You know,
okay,
uh, yeah, to do the editing. I mean, I well for most of the uh, YouTubers, my subscribers is only 22,200, twenty two
that's
hundred
good,
only. But so I have to push this. So I work hard. I work my butt off
yeah,
since 2019. So I have to push this.
yeah,
you know,
totally,
I I work my butt up. So why not? I'm here. So just keep moving forward now.
exactly, and
You know.
I wanna say, like, 2,200, subscribers on YouTube, that's good, that's not, anything to scoff at. I mean, I'm not I am on YouTube with my podcast, but it's not like my main focus when it
Mm,
comes to like uploading my podcast. I put it on YouTube
hmm
just so it's more accessible, but I don't like actively like make YouTube content. But I mean, like I might have like 5 subscribers on YouTube or something. So, I totally, can understand how you might say like, oh, 2,200, not that much, but I mean that's huge. That's 2,200 people that, enjoy what you have to make content on or just enjoy your personality or just want to connect with you. So that's huge. And I think, it's only been a few years, so, like you said,
right.
just keep going, and I think the sky's the limit, and, you're
Yes.
gonna, keep working hard, and, you're gonna be rewarded for it.
Yes. Yeah. Keep hustling. Life is short. You
Yeah.
don't. You just don't like laying down. You just don't do Netflix and chill all night, like eating crap.
Yeah.
You had to do something.
Yeah, you do, you definitely
Yeah.
do. I totally agree, and,
hmm
you mentioned eating crap, so I do have to ask,
Okay.
um, since you
Okay.
do like to do junk food reviews,
Oh.
what
Okay.
what inspired that? Like, why like, I feel like a lot of people might do like fitness related food
Yes.
reviews or like protein bar reviews. So like what made you want to do junk food reviews?
Okay, here's the thing. Uh, well, before like I have a fitness and I try to lose weight. I'm like, oh, I have this motivation crap. Like you have to do like you have to go to the gym every day. You eat chicken and broccoli every day. Like do a
Sure.
16-hour fasting. What the heck? I all of that. I did that. Like I've been there, done that.
Sure.
So it felt miserable.
Yeah.
I felt miserable. I like chicken, broccoli, but I can't eat. I can't eat Ben and Jerry. I cannot eat. What is that? Five Guys. I can't eat
Mm.
milkshake. I was like, this is too much.
Yeah.
So I have to do like to be flexible,
Mm-hmm.
and I still have. Well, I don't do binge,
Okay.
so I need to like enjoy all of this junk food in moderation.
Yeah.
So let's say if I have like junk food review today, I'm not
Mm-hmm.
gonna eat like the whole bag tonight,
Right.
and then I'm just gonna. I still have what is this? I still have some sour strips. I still have this what's that? Oreo. I didn't eat like the whole like 10 pieces. No, I'm not gonna eat those. I just do like a taste test and then that's it. And
Okay.
then if I have craves, like I didn't like crave much of the sweet,
Okay.
so I still have like in control of my of what I eat. So
Gotcha. Okay.
I don't strict to those what's that the keto, the
Sure.
paleo, and all of the stupid diet crap.
Yeah.
I know.
No, I mean, I think that that's super important, like to find that balance and that moderation. I mean,
Mhm.
be the first one to admit, if you're listening to this, you know that I'm very passionate about fitness and health and nutrition, all that
Mhm.
good stuff. So, I have definitely had those times where like I'm restricting, I can't eat chocolate, I can't eat cookies, I can't eat sweets or ice cream. And then that
Mhm.
just leads to a massive binge where it's like, you know,
Right.
one night it's like, all right, here's a pint of Ben and Jerry's and like a jar of peanut butter and a pack of Oreos and stuff. So I think it's super important to have that moderation and not deprive our bodies of that because I feel like any diet, whether you're trying to
There,
lose weight, gain weight, muscle, whatever, you can fit in
oh yeah.
cookies, you can fit in
Right.
ice cream. It's just like Shane's saying, like don't eat the whole pint of ice cream, but
Yes.
have a serving of it. Have a whatever that might be like. I don't know how much a serving would be, but just have like that, and then put it back in the freezer, or you
Oh
know
yeah.
something that I've heard people say that I think can be a little dependent on your personal situation, but some people say like if you buy like a pack of cookies,
Mhm.
eat the cookies that you can eat and then throw the rest out. And like, I get that can be wasteful and, not
Yes.
everyone's made of money and you can't just like throw out money and stuff. But I think the point being is like, I think, thinking about myself and other people that try to, get into like the fitness and nutrition world is like, instead of sitting on the couch with a bag of like a big family size bag of chips, maybe
Mhm.
pour some in a bowl and just like put the chips in back in the pantry and don't, go back for them or just buy like the smaller bags of chips and just, don't deprive your body, but
Yes.
make sure you're doing it in moderation, right?
Right. Yeah, I tried to restrict that before, way, 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 way back, like 2018.
Yeah.
My my current, no, no, not current. My lightest weight back then is 118,
Okay.
118 pounds. That was really skinny. Right
Yeah.
now, I'm 150.
Okay.
So I'm not like fat.
No.
No, I'm not fat. Like it's just the average.
Yeah.
I don't restrict, but I enjoy the foods that I love.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
trick your dieting. Life is
Right.
short. you can still have Ben and Jerry's. Don't
Mm-hmm.
restrict. We never know. Knock on wood.
Yeah.
If you like keep restricting your diet and then all of a sudden I'm not knock on wood, you're gonna be hit by a car.
For
And
sure.
then you're not gonna enjoy all of those foods, man.
Yeah, I
Like,
totally get
come
what
on.
you mean, and, I think it's one of the things that I've been guilty of, and I try to tell people and tell myself too is, like, I've been in situations in my life where I'm like, because I need to strip and stick to my goals of, my diet goals and my fitness goals, like, I'm not gonna eat cake on my birthday or like, you know, if you celebrate Christmas or Thanksgiving, whatever, like I'm not gonna eat, the big meal with the family. I'm just gonna go heat up my, chicken, rice, and broccoli in the corner and eat it and stuff. And I will say I am a little weird and like I actually
You are
like
weird.
no, thank you. One meal that I do enjoy like I'll make like grilled chicken and use G Hughes, like, sugar-free barbecue sauce on it, and then I'll
Yes.
make, like,
Mhm.
cauliflower rice, add some sauce on that, and I really do like broccoli, so, like, I will have, like, your stereotypical chicken, rice, and broccoli, but then,
Right.
like, I'm also having, and again, shout out to Remington James, I'm having,
Mhm.
things like French toast, I'm having pizzas, I'm having, you know, protein ice creams, I'm just having things that I enjoy that it doesn't really feel
Mhm.
like I'm restricting, so, just like Shane was saying, don't like, life is short, so enjoy food, and I think food is supposed to be something that we enjoy in the
Yes.
company of loved ones or friends or,
Yes.
during good times and stuff, so don't, limit yourself because life is short, and I mean, even if you really wanna, be super lean or something, like, at the end of the day, would you rather have, like, the good memories or, have 1% body fat lower, so enjoy it. Life is short, enjoy life. That's what life's about.
It is. I will like before, like when I restricted myself, and then all of my friends like drinking those
Mhm.
shakes, and I was like in the corner drinking. No, what is that? I think Diet Pepsi.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
like really boring. Also, like they keep saying, you are weird. So I felt miserable. You know,
yeah. Yeah, I mean,
I
you feel miserable and left out.
yes. And then I took it all out. I was like, I'm fed up. I'm just gonna eat whatever I want.
Right, definitely.
And as food is not our enemy,
No,
and sugar is not our enemy. If
no.
you just don't overdo it,
Mhm. Yeah,
like they think that, oh, uh I'm so guilty because I eat ice cream. I'm guilty if I eat fast food. That
yeah.
they're not the enemy. You
No,
are,
yeah,
because you're the one who's controlling it. And if you have like a good relationship with food, I mean, you're good to go.
yeah, exactly, I
You
agree,
know.
and, a lot of us, and including myself at times, say, like, "This is a good food, this is a bad food," and there's no such thing as a good or a bad food,
Yes.
it's food is energy, food is what we need, and, it's something that, again, it's meant to be enjoyed and not to
Mhm.
deprive ourselves and restrict ourselves from it, and certainly, there might be more of nutritional benefits from eating, I don't know, a salad versus a cheeseburger, but that doesn't make the cheeseburger bad for you or, so it's
Right. Would you rather eat what is that? Like vegan, what's that? Like, let's say keto slash vegan chicken nuggets, or uh, a Five Guys cheeseburger. Of course, I will choose the Five Guys because
Oh,
that's
yeah,
where I enjoy it. Not
exactly.
that crap that you see on the grocery stores. Like they think, oh, it's organic. Like, no, no, it's not. Like,
Yeah,
don't believe in the labels. Check the
mhm.
nutrition facts. You know,
Yeah, I mean, that's
check the
huge. Yeah, I mean, that's definitely a good point where, like, you could go to the grocery store and you could see the like the front of a package say like organic or grass fed or keto, low carb, high protein, whatever. But you have to look at that like the nutritional label in terms of the macronutrients, protein, carbs and
Right.
fats, and also the caloric value to it, and just all that good stuff. And I think for example, just the first thing that popped in my mind, I think like a lot of like if you go to Kroger or like Meijer or something,
Mm-hmm.
pretty common grocery stores here in Michigan. You'll go to like the protein bar aisle and it's like all these
Oh
bars are like
Jesus.
protein bars, and you look at it and it's like 10 grams of protein, or like it's like 9 to like 13 grams of protein, and
I
I
know, man. Like
that's not a protein bar to me.
I know, man. Like before, when well, let's say like dump, when I still don't have knowledge, I love the what kind of cookies that Lenny and Larry,
Yeah, yeah,
Lenny and Larry. So
yep.
I love that chocolate chip cookie.
Mm-hmm.
I eat a ton of it, and then when I check the freaking label, it was like, oh, like 20 grams of sugar or
Yeah,
what. And then I transfer to Quest.
yeah, the Quest
Quest is
cookies.
fine. Yep. Mhm.
Yep.
So I'm I'm good to go. But I'm
Yeah.
done with the cookies. So nah, I'm done with cookies. I still prefer Oreo,
Okay.
but my limit will be like two or three.
That's good. I'm with you though. Oreos are
I
great.
know. Oreo
Awesome.
is the legend. So
They
yeah.
are. I totally agree. Awesome.
I know
Well,
this.
what were you saying?
Oh, yeah. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say, like, I totally agree. Oreos are the best, and I am curious since you and I both have said Ben and Jerry's quite a few times. Do you have a
Yes.
favorite Ben and Jerry's flavor?
Yes.
What
The
is it?
Netflix and chill.
Okay, I haven't had that
The
one.
Trust me, you're gonna love it. It's like the pretzel with some peanut butter. Well, I'm
Okay.
a PB&J kid, so
Okay.
that will be for me.
Okay.
But
I'll
I
have to
used
try
to,
it.
yeah, you have to. But sometimes mostly they're out of shelves. Those
Mm,
Netflix and chilled. So just get the not the non-day. I mean, get the dairy one.
the dairy
Because
one. Okay.
they had the non-dairy. I was like, what the heck? What the heck
Yeah.
is this?
Yeah, not necessarily a fan of the non-dairies, but, Netflix and chilled, I will have to try that. That does sound good. I always
Hmm.
like the half-baked.
Half baked is fine.
Okay. I'm glad you think it's okay at least.
But I tried that before, and then when I uh tried the Netflix and chill, I was like, what the heck? I love it.
I love it. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
that's my number one.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah.
I will have
So
to try it, and I will let you know when I try it what I think of it.
have you tried the Enlighten?
I have had Enlightened, yeah.
Yes. Yeah, that one is good too.
That's
But
pretty good.
uh, I think Kroger sells it, but it's kind of expensive for like $5.
Yeah, Kroger does
So.
have a few. At least the Kroger, the local Kroger that I shop at has usually like 3 different Enlightened flavors, and yeah, I think they're like
Mhm.
5, like 29 or something per pint, which is pretty expensive. But Enlightened is pretty good. I know not everyone likes it, but I actually really like Halo Top too.
Oh yeah, Halo Tap is my closer to my heart back
Yep.
then because I got that from Remington James
Okay.
when he did like the Halo Top. That was old video when
That
he
was a
do
very old video.
oh, you watch it? The Halo
I've
Top
actually
challenge?
seen every yeah, I've seen every Remington
Oh my
video.
god. Oh my god.
Yeah, I'm
You're
a
a
big
fan.
fan of Rem.
Oh wow, that's nice.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but I know exactly what you're talking about where he does like a this was probably, geez, like 6, 7, 8 years ago, and he had every
Mhm.
single flavor of Halo Top, which was probably like at that time maybe like 10 or 12, but he ate 10 or 12 pints of ice cream in one day, and they're healthy ice creams, so they're not as high calorie as like a Ben& and Jerry's, but still like 10 or
Yes.
12 pints of ice cream, that adds up, especially with how heavy that sits in the stomach.
Right, right. Yeah. Most of the I'm just gonna chime this
Yeah.
real quick. Most of the, let's say, healthy keto ice cream, it's still, let's say, if you eat that too much because you think it's healthy, I don't
Hmm.
think so.
Yeah.
You know, it's still a binge eating.
Yeah.
So I don't recommend, even if it's the healthy one, the non-dairy one, the keto one. I don't recommend it to eat like the whole bunch.
Yeah. No, I mean that's really good advice. I think that that's
Yes,
important too, because like,
it's it's
you
still in moderation.
exactly. Like, I mean, you could binge carrot sticks, like you can really binge eat anything, and sure, like binging
Mhm.
on, you know, a whole bunch of carrot sticks is probably a better binge than binging on, pretzel rods or something, for example. But,
Oh
you
yeah.
know, at the end of the day, like you said, binging is binging, and it's, not something that, anyone should take lightly. It's a serious, thing that people struggle with, and, just try to find moderation in things. And, sometimes you have to kind of trick the brain sometimes. Like, I think sometimes I'll go out to dinner or something, and
Mhm.
I'll like, I'll order a meal, and like you get so much food and I'm full, but I want to keep on eating like the French fries or whatever because it's there.
Oh yeah.
I just like put my napkin on top of the plate. So like, I mean, it's kind of a little gross if you pull away the napkin and eat under it. So just sometimes you gotta trick the mind a little
Okay.
bit too.
Right. And then there's some like uh people that, oh, I'm just gonna eat a salad,
Yeah.
and then when you see the dressing, oh my god, like,
Yep. You just like,
did you see that was much of calories in the dressing,
yeah, there's a
especially
lot.
ranch?
Hmm.
Like it's like 200 or the 150,
Yeah.
and then they think that salad is healthy. I don't think so.
Right. Right.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I mean, I think that based on the conversation, especially that we've been having for like the last, whatever, 20 minutes or so, to
Mhm.
anyone listening, I think that a takeaway from Shane and I is just take some time to think about what you're eating and to look into it a bit. Like, you don't have to
Right.
track your calories or your macros if you don't want, but just like to have that awareness can be important, and just know that like you can still eat everything you want to eat, but maybe if you understand maybe like the nutritional value of it, it might
Mhm.
be a little eye opening to you. And I think that, there's nothing better than investing in, taking the time or talking to a nutritionist or a dietary, coach, or, just someone to give you some more insight onto it, because
Mhm.
it can be, daunting to start understanding nutritional labels and stuff. But, we only live once, we only have one life, and we only have one, body and health, so we need to take care of it. So I think that's the big message, to anyone listening. Like,
Right.
invest in your health, and get an understanding of what you're putting into your body, but also understand like there's no good or bad foods. It's
Yes.
everything in moderation.
Yes. Yeah, you're right.
Awesome.
And then one more thing.
Yeah.
Um, then the case, the virus. I'm just
Hmm.
gonna open this. The virus, the
Sure.
COVID.
Yeah.
Let's say there's some people like wearing masks while in the car. Like there's some like putting some gloves, like then with a sanitizer. I understand. I get it. Uh, they're so like freak out, and then all of a sudden they're holding like a big bag of McDonald's. We're holding like a big bag of a Coke. Do you think that they're taking? I mean, that they're take care of their health? I don't think so.
Yeah. I mean,
It
that's
makes sense.
that's a fair point too. Yeah. I mean, I think
What
it's
the heck?
I think that that's something that anyone, it can be with anything. Like,
Now,
I think you can
now
think
we're
of people.
rambling.
No, you're good. I think like of people who are, super health conscious, like they're eating, really clean foods, quote unquote clean foods and everything, but then maybe they smoke a pack of cigarettes a day, and,
Mhm.
drink a bottle of wine a day. And, it's like, and I'm not condoning, drinking or smoking by any means, but like
Yes, me
you
too.
have to, if you want to be healthy and say you're healthy, or like you care about your body and your healthy lifestyle, you have to make sure that you're kind of practicing what you preach, and, making sure that you're not just working out and then eating fast food every day, and saying like you're healthy. If get your blood work done and it's high cholesterol or something. Like you have to make sure that everything you're doing is aligning with your health, not just certain things.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. So really freaked out with the virus, and then all of a sudden you're smoking, you're drinking,
Mm-hmm.
you're smoking weed, you eat a binge eating Ben and Jerry like 2 pints.
Yeah.
I was there's I don't understand some of these people.
Yeah. No, it's yeah.
They freak
It
out.
can be
They freak
interesting.
out with the virus, and then they're smoking.
Right. Right. Oh man.
That's
Well,
crazy.
Shane, it's been a really fun conversation with you today, so
Oh
I've
yeah,
really
yeah,
appreciated it.
yeah,
As we're wrapping up, do you have any like
yeah.
last words or thoughts or message that you want to give to anyone listening?
Um. Okay. Like just be humble. Be humble to the person which surrounds you, even if they're so mean to you.
Okay.
And uh, if they're, let's say, you have like a bad day, and just just keep moving forward. Just ignore all the noise that's just happening in your life. We all have stress.
Yeah.
We all have stress, and then just I remember what my pastor told me in the church that
Mm-hmm.
walk by faith, not by sight.
Okay.
So just said just keep moving forward, whatever life
Yeah.
throws at you.
I love be
So
humble,
yeah.
keep going forward.
Mhm.
Very great message, great way to
Yeah.
end it, and a great kind of
Mhm.
summation of what we've talked about today.
Yeah.
Before I
Sure.
let you go, what's the
Oh,
best way for people to check out your content? YouTube is the best place, or Instagram?
yes. YouTube is the first one.
Okay.
That's my main. YouTube is the first one. Fortune flavors the bold. I took that on well the quote fortune favors the
Yep.
bold. I just replaced it flavors.
Right.
And then the Instagram is fortune flavors D D as in dog D bold, same as TikTok.
Okay.
Yep, I
Okay.
only have three social media. I don't have Facebook.
Right. So
Yeah.
YouTube, Fortune flavors the bold, and then
Yes, the
Instagram and
THE. Yep.
yep, THE, and then Instagram, TikTok is Fortune flavor the letter D bold.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. Perfect. So yeah, you heard it here. So go ahead and subscribe to Shane's YouTube, and follow on Instagram and TikTok, or reach out, message Shane if you have if anything we talked about really resonated with you, or you just want to say hey, or learn
Yeah.
more
You say
about
what's up.
Shane's content creation. Yeah, say what's up. Definitely a great person to
Mm-hmm.
connect with. So that is Shane's social media information and stuff, and I'll also put that in the description of this episode. So feel free to, go to the description, and there'll be links and, all that good stuff to get there. But yeah, like I said, Shane, it's been awesome getting to talk to you. I appreciate
Oh
you
yeah.
coming on and opening up and sharing some of your experiences and your
Mm-hmm.
your wise words and advice as well. So thank you
Yes.
so much, and I'm sure I'll talk to you
Oh.
soon.
Oh yeah. Maybe when I'm get ready for the face reveal, we can do some like protein tastes,
Yeah,
the both of us.
yeah, for sure.
I'll
Yeah,
let
we
you
will.
know. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, we will definitely keep in touch, and
Yeah,
we'll
sure.
have another podcast episode too in the future.
Gotcha.
Awesome. We'll
Yeah,
take care,
sure.
Shane.
Oh yeah, you too.
Thanks.
Yep. Have a
Bye.
good night.
You too.
Yep.
Bye.
Yep. Bye bye.